Hey guys, Priscilla here, your Pampered Chef consultant, always here to help you save some time and money in the kitchen. I am making one of the recipes from our summer taste buds box. It is our grilled chicken and romaine salad using our smokehouse marinade. Now the smokehouse marinade, so what I did earlier is I mixed up a marinade of the smokehouse seasoning along with some olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of water, marinated chickens. Now the nice thing about this marinade, it is a quick marinade, so it's meant to take less time than normal marinades. A lot of marinades will tell you a couple hours. You can actually do this in as little as 30 minutes. So I am putting my chicken thighs, I've got boneless, skinless chicken thighs here, and they're gonna go in my grill pan. And I've got that heated up nice and hot. I think I've got one more in there. And I cut this recipe in half for myself. I think it calls for like 2 pounds of chicken thighs. Let me get rid of this. I'm only using about 1 pound. And maybe I should have got out the deluxe grill and griddle, being that it is bigger, but I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and put this back on. Now I marinated that in my disposable bag, so that won't, so I don't have to do a regular disposable bag. This can go in the dishwasher. I usually turn them inside out to clean them. This is one of our silicone bags. So that way you're not using extra plastic or anything like that. So we're gonna cook that chicken, and then we're actually gonna grill some romaine lettuce. I don't know if you've never tried to grill romaine lettuce, but it just adds an extra texture to it, as well as that charred flavor. And I want to keep that, and I just washed it, separated it, but you want to cut it in half down through the middle. So you want to make sure you have that connecting root to hold it all together. Okay, you can see that. And I'm going to grill that in the grill pan when my chicken is done. And I might just grill half. That's probably plenty for me to have for supper tonight. We'll see. And we want to add anything you want to your salad. You can add cucumbers, olives, croutons. I'm not doing the croutons, but I'm going to do some cucumbers, and I've got some bell peppers here. You can even add carrots if you wanted to. So we're going to go ahead and I wanted to cut those cucumbers in half before I slice them, so they're already halved. I'm going to go ahead and throw those right in the bowl. Let's go ahead and cut this bell pepper as well. And it's a little bit softer, so I wasn't sure how it would do. I think I have that too big. But I want to get it out of the fridge. It needs to be used up. Put that in there too. If you've gotten the cup slicer, let me know. I'd love to hear from you what you think about it. I've heard lots of good reports on this. People who are absolutely loving it. It's fantastic for going through those bananas, those grapes, those strawberries, kiwi even. And the longest part of this recipe is actually going to be grilling that chicken. And being that I heated the grill press, that's going to help cut our time, by about half as well. And I didn't even put on the timer, so I don't know. Let's see here. But when you grill the chicken, you want to let it rest for a few minutes before slicing into it to let those juices incorporate back into the meat. You don't want a tough, dry meat. So you want to make sure you do. And usually when your grill press releases, that way it is time that you can actually flip that chicken. When it comes off, when it's not sticking to the pan anymore, that's when you know it's time that you can flip that. And I'm anxious to try this. I also then mixed up a salad dressing with the smokehouse rub. And this is some of my yogurt along with little apple cider vinegar, the smokehouse seasoning, let me see what else I put in there. Cider vinegar, smokehouse, olive oil, and I use my yogurt instead of sour cream. And just a touch of honey. And that's up to you whether you do that or not. And I haven't tried that yet, but let me try that, see what it tastes like. Just to give an idea. It's a nice flavor. So you can do this with chicken breasts, chicken thighs. You could do it with steak if you want. Whatever you wish, whatever you desire. And make that salad your own. Now this salad could be served in a wrap or in a tortilla wrap just for a grab and go supper. You could pre-make everything and put it together at the last minute if you wanted to, and have that for a nice lunch as well. And take it to wherever. Prep ahead, prep ahead. But do take those seasonings. Now I believe this seasoning, it's only in our Tastebuds Summer Sampler box, but I believe for some Tastebuds subscribers, it's going to be available as an add-on marketplace come July. And let me get my thermometer just to check that. Turn that on. So I really wasn't paying attention to when I put that in there. So this piece went in last, so I'm going to go ahead and check the temperature on that. Oh, that looks like it's already done. It is. So let's go ahead and take that out. We're going to put that on the plate. I'll get a couple meals out of this. And we're going to let that rest. You want to leave it rest for about at least 5 minutes. And you can cover it with foil if you want. Let's turn this down just a touch. And I just wanted to show you, and you can grill a couple things of lettuce there at the same time. I could throw 2 halves in if I wanted to, but I'm just going to do the 1 half for myself tonight. Now once that is, let's get rid of this. Once that is grilled, and it's just going to take a minute or 2, and I'm only going to grill it with a we'll go ahead and cut that up with a crinkle cutter. I use the crinkle cutter because that turns out, if you cut with a knife, it tends to get brown. Now being charred, it probably won't matter so much, but the crinkle cutter gives it like that torn edge, so you don't have your lettuces turning brown when you cut with a crinkle cutter. So that's just a, we just want to let this get lightly wilted for about a minute, and that will be it. So we'll throw this all together here in a second. I don't know, have you ever had grilled romaine? Comment below. I'd love to hear if you have. If you've wanted to try it, have seen recipes with it. I know you can get it at restaurants now, but do you really want, you don't need to spend the time. I'm going to press down on that a little bit, get that wilted a little bit more. But you could do this on the outside grill too. You don't have to do the grill pan, deluxe grill and griddle. But you can do it on an outside grill too. Now you can see it's starting to get a little bit wilty. And it's slippery bugger. And you can see it's getting charred a little bit there. Turn this off. I'm going to cut that end off. We don't need that. And we're going to add this right to our salad bowl. Other things to use this for, meats and cheeses. I use it for melons all the time. But it is, a lot of people don't think about the meats and cheeses for a cheese tray, those chunks of meat you can do. And let's put that in there too. Pull this over here. Maybe I will go ahead and grill the other piece. I didn't think about that, but maybe I will. Like I said, that'll be enough salad for me tonight, for sure. But while I'm doing it, let's turn that back on. I'll go ahead and throw that in there. It'll still take a little bit of time. And toss these things together. Perfect salad. Now if you've got tomatoes, that would go great with this too. I don't have any tomatoes. Hence, no tomatoes. And let's go ahead, and I know that really wasn't 5 minutes, but let's go ahead and slice this up just to show you. Smells good. Drizzle a little of the salad dressing on. Some little red cabbage would be good in there too, just for some color. But there is dinner tonight. That is our grilled chicken and romaine salad made with our smokehouse rub. Let's go ahead and take this other romaine lettuce out of here too. I can't even keep track of everything. This one's getting even a nicer char on that. Can you see that? It was a little bit drier. I had washed that, kept them together, but washed it and left it upside down to drain a little bit. And that gave me the clean romaine, but the first piece had a little bit more moisture on there, and we can go ahead and finish that too. But hey, thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Have a great rest of your evening. I'm off for dinner. What are you having for dinner tonight?